102.7. It is Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sissany from Valerie in Long Beach. She says, it's so classic and pathetic. I found multiple long blonde hairs in our bed. I have short brown hair. My husband has a buzz cut. We have a 7-month-old baby and no other kids. We don't have a cleaning person, a nanny, nobody, a cat, nothing. There's no other explanation for this. My husband totally denies it.
Oh, so she's confronted him.
So, Valerie, you have confronted your husband with this. What did you say and what did he say to you?
Well, I was just, I said to him, what is going on here? I found these hairs and I want to know what's happening because if somebody with blonde hair wasn't in our bed, then I don't know what. Something crazy must be happening. And I just need to know,
But how did he respond to that?
He said he doesn't know what I'm talking about. And he said, it's just hair. And he's like, can you show me the hair? And like, I don't have to, what do I have to go find the hairs again and hold them in front of him?
There's no chance it's anybody's hair that's in your household.
No, I mean, it's just me. I have short hair, I have brown hair, and the baby is not the baby. Dylan does not have long hair, so it's not possible. I mean, there's just nobody else who it could be unless there's somebody who was in our bed, which I really don't want that to be the situation, but I don't know of any other explanation.
Nobody has spent the night in these past few days or weeks. Relatives?
No.
My relatives in their bed.
I don't know.
My mom doesn't stay with me.
There was the holidays recently.
She has her own bed.
My mom sometimes spends the night.
In your bed?
In your bed?
If she's watching her kids, yeah. And we're out of town.
All right. Well, maybe that's the case, but I don't think so. Valerie, hold on one second.
Okay.
All right, let's play this, and then we'll come back, make the call. It's Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We're into the call now. We met Valerie. She found blonde hair in their bed. She's got brown hair. No chance it's her hair. It's another woman's hair in the bed. She confronts her husband. He says, show me. He's like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Valerie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call and use his name on Kiss FM.
What's his name? Okay. Hold on one second. Be very, very quiet. I'm going to have you on the line. You're going to hear everything, but don't say anything till we find out everything we can and tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Good luck. Here we go. Let's see if we can find out.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, is this Brian?
Hey, this is Brian. How you doing? Who's this?
I'm good. My name is Zoe. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We actually service Long Beach area and offering local residents right now a chance to send a free dozen roses. This could mean that you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and you can send them for free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card. I'm just trying to promote my business.
Wait, okay, hold on, wait. So you don't want credit card, delivery fee, tip? There's no, nothing?
I don't need any cash, credit card info, or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a note, and they can receive them by lunchtime today. Or if a different day is more convenient for you, that works as well. Like I said, I'm new to the area, and we just do this promotion about once a month for local residents that live in the Long Beach area.
Oh, okay. I guess then just send it to me, and then just leave a blank note. Blank card is fine.
We could write the note for you now if you want. Is there a name that you'd want to put on the note?
No, I think I just go ahead and send it to me. It's fine. It's not a problem.
Brian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. You're on the air with us, and I have your wife Valerie on the line. Why is that funny?
I knew something was up because I was like, nobody gives away anything for free anymore. I knew something was up.
No, something's definitely up, and that's why we're calling. I'm glad you realized that. Your wife told us that she found another woman's hair pieces of hair in your bed. Can you explain how blonde hair got in your bed?
No, I can't. Why would I have no idea why there would be blonde hair in our bed.
So, well, I mean, let me walk you through it. Your wife wasn't there. You had another woman in your bed who had blonde hair. Does that add up?
No, absolutely not. I would never cheat on my wife. That's crazy. Listen,
So
I swear.
How
swear,
did her brown hair just turn blonde overnight or something?
I don't know. I mean, she hugs. She's a hugger. She hugs a lot of people. I mean, listen. I swear on my kid's life, Dylan. I swear on Dylan's life. I've never cheated on her whatsoever. I never happened.
Okay, so if we check the neighbors' cameras, we're not going to see anybody coming in and out of your house that shouldn't have been there.
No, you can check. You can polygraph me. Put me in a hyperbaric chamber. I don't know, like whatever you got to do. I've never once ever even thought about it.
Valerie, what's your response to what your husband's saying right now?
I'm just confused because there were definitely blonde hairs in our bed, and I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I feel kind of crazy, but like they were there, and I didn't put them there. They got there in our bed somehow.
I mean, what? Who's? I don't know. Maybe it could be Angie's or something. I don't know.
Why would Angie be in our bed?
Who's Angie?
Angie's my sister.
I don't know.
Is Angie in the bed, Brian?
You hug everyone. Like maybe you hugged her and then the hair stuck to you and then you took a nap and I don't know. Like
like 4 hairs and like some on like one on top and a couple like underneath. That just seems like somebody who would have been in
nothing.
the bed.
You lose. When I get in the shower after you're done, it looks like you shaved your head in there. Like 4 hairs is nothing.
Oh my gosh, Brian! But
All right,
come on,
look.
please help me figure this out because like either something is going on with you or something crazy is happening. I'm sorry, but like there's got to be something. Like,
why don't you trust your husband? Why do you
he's
go?
He's kind of telling you no. Why don't you believe him?
Because it's just too strange, you know.
All right, well, listen, Brian, Valerie, I mean, we heard everything I think we're going to hear from Brian. Valerie, you have to decide whether or not you're going to believe your husband in this situation, and we wish you good luck, okay? I hope you guys can figure it all out. Thank you for reaching out. Believe Brian, Sissany?
I don't know.
Think about it.
He knew.
How do you think about it?
He knew it was us.
Way.
Hold on. Tubbs, what are you eating over there? Engineer Tubbs?
Nothing yet, but I do have some chia and coconut.
Oh, what a life he lives.
Chia and coconut. It's one of the more subtle breakfasts he has.
I know.
It's not the manwich that he sometimes eats for breakfast.
The hungry man.
What is that thing? In a can?
What is that?
Sloppy Joe. It's a Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Tubbs.
Oh,
All right.
man. A sloppy tubs, you said?
Yeah, remember those sandwiches? Sloppy Joes. We grew up eating those. All right, so, guys, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Valerie and Brian. She finds blonde hair in the bed. She's not blonde. Nobody in the household's blonde. And he says, wasn't me, didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have anybody there. Somehow maybe the hair was on you and got into the bed. Do you believe that the hair was transferred by his wife into the bed?
I believe that
him?
hair can be transferred from jackets, from being in the elements of life. Sure. But the bigger concern here is that she immediately went to, he's cheating. Like there's trust that they need to work on. So I feel like he may be cheating.
I can tell you, I've had glitter somehow get on me and then get into bed.
Yeah. You know,
And that glitter, I'm like,
glitter's
where's that
one
glitter
thing.
from? And then they're like, you? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's for me. But glitter, it's like surprising when you see it in your bed and you don't really normally wear
no.
glitter.
And maybe you were playing with your niece earlier that day and she had
Yeah.
glitter in something. And all of a sudden now you're being accused of going to a strip club.
Well, not
Whoa.
drastic.
Really?
Wow.
Took a leap there.
Didn't want to walk down
And
memory
now
lane with
you're
you.
in the star of Ryan's Roses.
All right. China doesn't buy it. Don't
No.
believe Brian, do you?
No, not even for like a millisecond.
He said the hair was not with anybody that he was with in that bed, that they were somehow transferred there by her, his wife. Kim in South El Monte, what do you think? Ryan's Roses.
I mean, this is an interesting mystery. I mean, he was very convincing, don't get me wrong, but, like, come on. Like, if there's hair on the bed, it got there from someone being on the bed. Like, it's not just, I don't know. I just think it's a far
But in
outreach.
listening to what he said, if it were your husband, would you believe him? or not?
To be honest, like, I don't know. No, I wouldn't, because like that's a far outreach. To be quite honest, I think he knew he was on Ryan Roses from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like,
He did
no,
laugh
I
right
don't
out of the
think.
gate, so he was prepared, you
Exactly.
think?
Like, he was almost too prepared. You know what I'm saying? And like the far outreach is like, well, someone hugs. I'm sorry, stop. That's not it.
All right, Kim, thanks for calling. I mean, look, the fact that she doesn't believe or trust her husband is the fire here, is the
Yeah.
issue here, right? I mean, that's a real problem. 102.7, it is Kiss FM, and it is time for Ryan's Roses. The light at the end of the tunnel before I put Claire on the line, they're not married yet.
Oh.
There is an escape hatch.
Well, better know now.
They're engaged. So here we go to Pacoima. Claire, thank you for coming on this morning. So what did your fiance, did he leave a message or speak to you in the middle of the night while he was at a bachelor party?
He called me at like literally 3:38 in the morning, and he left me a voicemail because I
And
was
what
asleep
did you
already.
hear him say on that voicemail?
He said, "Hey, I just want to say I love you, and I can't wait to marry you." And then he hung up.
And why are you so suspect about that?
Okay, like I know that sounds really nice, but it just sounded super guilty to me. And he's been super quiet since he came back, and he insists he doesn't remember anything from that night, but I like have this feeling. I just don't believe him. I
Does
know
he
something
remember
happened.
calling you and saying that?
He says he doesn't.
Well, that's not great.
No.
But before that, I'm like, oh, great. He's at a bachelor party and all he's thinking about is you. Great. Like, what's the bad news?
I know something happened. I feel like he cheated on me, or something happened that he doesn't want to tell me, and he's just feeling super guilty.
And he felt some guilt that night and left that voicemail.
Yeah.
Was it quiet in the background, or was it noisy in the background of the voicemail?
I couldn't really tell. I didn't hear a lot of noise.
Is the wedding off if you find out that he cheated on you then?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out, I guess. I just want to know the truth. I want to know what happened, and then.
Well, it would be off for me. All
Yeah,
right,
it'd be
hold on
completely
one
off.
second. We're going to see if we can find out what happened. So her fiance was at a bachelor party. He calls at 3:30 in the morning, says, "I love you, want to marry you." And she thinks that's
Suspect.
guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's calling out of guilt. And then he doesn't remember making the call because they were drinking.
Where was the bachelor party?
Claire, where was the bachelor party?
It was in Vegas.
It was in Vegas. Okay.
So he calls you and says that, doesn't remember he said that, and you think he did it out of guilt, which means you think that he may cheat on you anyway. I mean, is this in your mind?
Right.
I mean, now that you say that, like, no, but I just, like, it's super weird and out of character for him to like, you know, at this bachelor party in Vegas, like, who knows what's going to happen. And for him to call me, like, nearly 4 a.m. and leave kind of a cryptic message, I just, like.
But some couples would say, oh, you know what? I trust my fiance so much. I
Right.
know that he meant that, but he probably forgot and all is good.
Do you not?
I don't feel like you
trust
have that
him?
trust.
Yeah, like has he broken your trust before? Like, why are you going to this place?
I trust him, but the voicemail was just so weird. Like, you guys have to trust me. It was just so, like, I could tell there was something else going on. And, you know, the first thing I would think of is cheating. I mean, it's a bachelor party. I don't know. It's Vegas.
Yeah,
All right. Here's what I need you to do. Ryan, you say this. Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your fiance's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. We are going to call him. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mario?
Yeah, this is Mario.
Hi,
Who's this?
my name is Vienna. I'm calling from the Sweet Bloom, and we're actually a new flower shop that services the Pacoima area and offering local residents a sweet promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. We can send them locally or anywhere in the U.S. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Wait, you say you're giving away free roses?
It's a dozen red roses that you can send. Yeah, they're absolutely free. I'm just trying to promote my new business. And all I ask is that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you refer us to your friends and family. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. We can have them out by lunchtime today.
And there's no delivery fee?
No delivery fee. We can send them locally or we can send them anywhere in the U.S.
Okay. I'm not committing to anything. I just wanted to make sure I understand really quick.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
If I send my fiance like a dozen roses, you will send them to her for free completely.
Correct.
Oh my God! Wow. Okay. God, that's just an amazing coincidence because I was just thinking about buying her flowers actually.
Great. What's your fiance's name?
So her name is Claire.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Well, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Okay.
And that's it.
Can you hang on one second?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So I'm not saying anything. 'Cause
I
he
know.
did the right. Claire, are you there?
Yeah.
So
Do you
are
wanna-
you sure you want me to come on the air and tell him he's on with us?
No.
I mean, because I'm glad that he's sending the roses to me. I'm very glad, but I
don't
want
trust
to
this
know
guy.
if something happened.
You don't
I want to
trust
know.
him.
I need to know. I just have this gut feeling.
Okay.
So yes, I want
Are you
you to
sure?
go on. Yes,
Okay.
I'm 100% sure.
Which line is he on?
12.
I think it's too dangerous.
Maybe be like,
he didn't-
congratulations, you passed the test.
But why? I don't think we should keep going.
I don't either, but this is her life.
Then fine, don't do it if you don't want to.
I don't. Claire, I have to tell you, Sissany and I feel uncomfortable bringing Mario in, so I think that we should leave this with you to talk to Mario about.
We don't feel comfortable confronting him at this point. He sent the flowers to you. I feel like that is where we can take it at this point.
Can I say something that's unpopular?
What?
Oh.
You're not guilty of cheating, are you?
No.
It's not
No,
like a
absolutely
projection.
not.
Well, I mean, this has happened to us before where we've been played.
Whereas someone in your position was accusing someone in his position because they had done it, and out of guilt, this is what they did back to them.
But don't you think maybe he's sending me flowers because he feels guilty?
No.
All right, fine. Mario, are you still there?
Oh my gosh.
Mario, are you there? Mario? Mario, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, to be, Claire, on the line. Mario, the reason we're calling is that Claire thinks that you cheated on her while you were at the bachelor party in Las Vegas, and you called her out of guilt in the middle of the night to say you wanted to marry her. Mario, what's your response?
Is this like some kind of joke? What
Claire,
is
do you
going
want
on
to
right
explain to him?
Claire?
Mario, when you called me and left that voicemail at 3:30 in the morning, you sounded weird, like something was up, like you felt guilty. You said you did something bad.
Wait, are you talking about the bachelor party right now? I'm so confused.
Yes. When you were at the bachelor party.
What did you do that was so bad, and were you calling her out of guilt, and did you cheat on Claire?
Okay, I didn't even know that I called you. I called you at 3:30 in the morning.
She says you called her at 3:30 in the morning. You said, "Hey, I love you. I can't wait to marry you."
And I
you
did
hung
something
up.
bad.
Okay, well, that's just. I don't think we should do this on the radio right now.
So
honestly.
did you do something wrong? Did you cheat on Claire?
I did not cheat on Claire. Okay,
So-
I did not cheat.
So what happened?
All right,
Why'd you make that call?
This is really, I can't believe this is happening right now. Okay, basically, that night we went to the casino, okay? We were gambling a little bit,
and it didn't go so well. All right, and I went back to the ATM a few times because I was drunk, and I kept, trying, and I lost a little bit more than we budgeted for, and I felt so guilty and sick to my stomach, and I was drunk, and I don't know. I guess I called you because I just felt bad about that, but I did not cheat. But
this is about
you. Guilty.
You lost money. This has nothing to do with another woman.
No, nothing to do with another woman. I just lost a lot of money, and I felt really, really bad about it.
Claire,
okay.
What's your reaction?
I'm so grateful that it wasn't another woman. The gambling's not great, but I guess best case scenario. So yeah, I mean, I knew something was up. So thank you guys for helping me with this.
All right. So to be clear, Mario, you didn't cheat. You lost some money. It was a significant amount. You felt guilty. You called Claire. You said you want to be with her, and Claire doesn't care about the money. So you guys are going to be good together, right?
Yeah, yes, but also, Claire, we have to talk a little bit about trust.
Yeah.
And this needs to be a radio conversation, but yeah.
We can talk about trust, but you should have told me about the gambling instead of hiding it and making me think something was going on.
We're going to let you guys go on this note, okay? Thank you for staying on with us. I was not thinking about all the things I should have been thinking about for that Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago. So, Claire, I don't know how much I think Claire trusts this guy.
Yeah, and there's
Mario,
more,
her fiance.
There's more insecurities there than I'd like to have
Or
see
is
her
she
have
carrying
before she's
guilt?
about to marry him.
But is something going on with her that she's trying to make it seem like it's him, gaslight, so that she gets out of the engagement? I wouldn't be so sure.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy for you to say that.
I'm going to be so sure.
Okay, so let's play this out.
I want to know how much he lost.
Well, clearly it was a lot because he felt guilty and he called her to say, I want to marry you. But so it's funny, I didn't think this would be about gambling, not once during that call, but of course that makes total sense. So it was not another woman, and Claire does not trust him.
But wouldn't you say that in the voicemail? Then leave it so vague so that she'd go crazy and think it's about another woman?
My voicemail's not set up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. It's so annoying.
I don't know who leaves voicemails.
Who leaves voicemails anymore, anyways?
Yeah, so that was a weird. But so you think Claire's good, but she just doesn't trust Mario. I just don't know that these two should get married yet.
Well, we also don't know when the wedding is, but I guess if he already had his bachelor party, it's probably very soon.
I don't unlike Mario. Why do I unlike Mario? Why?
I don't know, because he got super drunk and apparently took out thousands of dollars in loss in Vegas and then lied to his fiance about it. And
the lying is not so great.
Yeah. There's already some red flags there for me.
So maybe this couple's just not ready yet. Maybe they need to take a beat.
Maybe, but I don't think that's going to change now or in 5 years.
Diana?
Hi.
Do you have any Galveston after this? My stomach hurts.
What's Galveston?
What?
Like Pepto?
Is it better than Pepto?
I'll take Pepto, Pepsid AC, Galveston. I'll take any of it. I know that. What's that one I used to take? They pulled off the shelves. What was that?
That's
what was
not
that
good.
one? Heartburn. What was that one you took for heartburn? And they said that's just bad for you. Remember? They pulled it. It was very popular. No, it wasn't Tums. It was right up there with Tums. It was
Alka-Seltzer?
No. Mark, what was the one they pulled for heartburn?
Zantac?
Zantac.
Oh, they did?
They pulled that?
Oh, yeah. That's been walking around for decades with the Pepto, and they pulled that stuff right off. That's what you used to get you get heartburn. You take one of those.
I
you get
haven't had heartburn since I was pregnant. Mm-mm.
Anyway, but my point is, this Ryan's Roses gave me that. Diana in Wilmington.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think you're 100% right. She cheated. Classic deflection.
You think she is guilty?
Oh.
So I am not crazy to think that.
No, you're not. And I feel like she's hoping he cheated so then she can sleep better at night.
Then it's a wash. Yes. I felt that, guys. I felt that. And y'all told me not to think that.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
think Diana could be right. It was a lot of like, no matter what he said, she kept deflecting, or projecting. And so I would not cut that theory out.
Yeah. I think the trust would never be there. It would always be a problem.
Well,
it is weird how she said, you guys have to trust me. I just know. Like, it was weird that she did say that.
Something was,
like,
the
why do we
aroma
have to
was
trust
off
you?
there.
What do you know that we don't know? Interesting.
All right. Diana, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses right now on Kiss FM. I only take a deep breath with a little hesitation there because I'm trying to figure this out. So it's time for Ryan's Roses. I'm going to bring on Christina just to explain it. Could read you the email, but let me bring her on. Christina in Norwalk, thanks for joining us. We're going to get to trying to call your husband here in a second for Ryan's Roses, but you found a locked chat with a woman he is having a chat with on WhatsApp. How did you find that?
So his phone was on the counter and he had all of these notifications, like he had messages on WhatsApp, and I didn't even know that he used WhatsApp. And so I went to check it, but apparently you can lock the conversation. So there's like a little lock icon. So I couldn't access it. It just said message, but not who it's from.
And so as you sit, I'm just imagining this going through your head. As you sit and start thinking about this and playing it out, do you have any idea who it might be?
No, I mean, not at all. I couldn't imagine who he could be talking to. And, of course, I asked him, and he got really weird about it.
What do you mean weird? What did he do that was weird when you asked him about it?
He got, like antsy, like, no, nobody, why? You know, kind of like a little defensive. And I said, you got about 6 notifications, 6, with saying that you had messages on WhatsApp. And he was like, really? I don't know. It must be spam. And he was just kind of dismissive about it. I mean, to me, it would have been normal if he would have been like, no, oh my God, no, I don't have messages. I'll show you. Or I'll try and figure it out now in front of you. And instead, he just was like, no, it's nothing. It's spam. And then just dropped it.
Right. If he wasn't guilty, he would be able to open the app right then and there. Oh, let's see what it is.
Right. Especially if it's spam, then delete it.
Yeah.
Then delete it.
He sees that you're concerned.
I mean, that would have been worse, but
prove it right then.
How long have you been married to this man?
8 years. And we have a daughter. She's 5. And I mean, I don't know. Things have been okay. You know, I mean, we haven't been as intimate as we have been in the past, but I don't feel like we're really going through anything. That's why it just, I don't know, something's off. I feel like he's lying to me.
Have you guys been fighting at all lately?
Only about the WhatsApp. You know, I was really pissed. Like, what do you mean it's spam? And I can't, you know, I want to have enough trust to not be controlling and say, give me your phone. You know, I feel like that's a little childish, but I mean, I was really mad. And this is the first time that we've ever had a fight where there's like, I don't trust him and I feel like he's lying to me.
Well, that is all something to listen to. So hold on for 1 second. We'll come back and we'll try and call your husband of 8 years. Well, if you just got here, we're in Ryan's Roses now. I've got Christina we just met. She found a locked up, secretive conversation on WhatsApp with her husband and another woman. She addressed it with him. He got weirded out. Weirded out by it. She thinks he's lying. She's sensing something is not right in the relationship. She said they're doing okay. So there are a lot of variables here and a lot of feelings that something's off. I think that's fair to say. Christina, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do it now. And You just need to be very quiet while we speak with him so we can get as much information as possible. Then we will tell him he's on the air and we'll bring you in.
Okay.
All right, good luck, Christina.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sean?
It sure is.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm calling from Norwalk Blooms. We actually deliver in Norwalk and surrounding areas like Lakewood, Cerritos, Los Al, Cypress. And we're offering local residents a promotion today of a free dozen red roses you can send to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in? Wouldn't need cash. I wouldn't need credit card info. They're absolutely free.
I think you have the wrong number. Who are you trying to call? Sean?
This is Sean in Norwalk.
So, that is my name, but I didn't enter a contest or anything.
No. This is a flower shop, and we do a promotion about once a month, and we're just trying to promote our business. So if you're pleased with our arrangements, we hope that you would come back as a customer, but these are free. It's just a dozen red roses you can send to anybody that you'd like. Right. If you have a loved one that you would want to send them to today, like your wife or girlfriend or mom.
I think I see what's going on. Okay, I'm not really interested. Thank you.
No, they're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card. Is there anybody in your life you'd want to send them to? I just need the name.
Okay, but you're just giving away free roses here. Seems a little shady.
We do this every month. Is there anybody that you'd want to send them to?
Sure, I'd send them to my wife, Christina.
Okay, and what would you like to put on the card? And then we can have them out by lunchtime.
The card, I don't know. Do you have anything pre-written? I'm not really good at coming up with stuff.
We have I love you cards. We have thank you, happy anniversary.
I love you. That sounds good.
Okay.
I love you sounds good.
Just I love you. Sounds great.
All right.
Sean, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Christina, on the line. I'm going to tell you why we're calling right now. She's listening to all of this, and she has a very strong feeling about something going on with you and another woman. Are you having any communication outside of your marriage with another woman, Sean?
Beyond work stuff? No, I'm not.
Are you communicating on WhatsApp with another woman, Sean?
Who am I messaging on WhatsApp?
No.
What's going on
here? Are you communicating with another woman on WhatsApp, Sean?
No, I'm not.
Who are you talking to on WhatsApp?
Nobody. I told my wife there were some notifications, but I told her it was all just spam, and I just haven't gone in and turned off the notifications yet.
Is there any reason why she might feel like you're lying to her, Sean?
I would hope not, because I'm not.
I'm going to bring her on now.
Lying.
Christina, go ahead.
You're lying. I know you.
What?
I can tell when you're lying. You're totally lying. Who is she?
What?
Are you having an affair?
Whoa. Let's hold on. Let's just take it down a notch. I am not having an affair.
Then answer the question. Who are you messaging?
Okay. I will tell you what's going on, but number one, I want to say I'm not having an affair. And two, it's going to be really awkward to talk about on the radio.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So you remember a few weeks ago we ate at that place, the local peasant, Sherman Oaks?
Yeah.
Remember that place? And then the couple that came up to us when we were wrapping up the check?
Oh, my God. Yes. They were swingers. That was so gross.
Right. Well, they got my number, and, well, they've been pursuing us, let's say.
How'd they get your number?
Your number? You mean you gave them your number?
Well, yeah, the guy plays golf. But anyway, the point is, I've been talking to them. Nothing has happened. Let me strenuously say nothing has happened.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, Sean, you understood their lifestyle, and yet you gave them your number to play golf?
Right. Well, to be honest, I'm curious. I'm a curious fella. I wanted to know more. I think, and it turns out.
Wait. Were you going to talk to me about this?
Absolutely.
Sounds like he was going to line it up and get it all set up and then talk to you about it.
I wanted to get more information. I wanted to get some insight about how to approach it. But it's not that weird. A lot of couples do this sort of thing.
Okay, just so I'm clear, is this like a partner swap thing where we switch partners?
That's one of the potential scenarios, sure. And they mentioned maybe kind of like a group situation.
Sean, they mentioned speaking to his wife as well. They mention it. You're speaking to both of the couple.
Wow.
Yeah, they're both interested. It's interesting. It's interesting.
No. Shut it down, Sean. Never talk to those people again. Shut that down. That's disgusting. If you don't shut this down, I swear to God, I am done.
Well, also, it's sketchy if you're locking the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not really on purpose. I'm not a tech guy, but I'm just trying to open to new things, new and exciting adventures. We've always been down for new things.
I mean, this is kind of crossing a different line.
We have a child. Like, what? Ew.
It's one that I wanted to talk to you about, but not necessarily on the radio.
Hey, don't get cute with me right now. You need to end this. Block them.
Cute, well, just fine.
Sean, listen to your wife. How are you going to end it? What are you going to say? We want to hear it.
Listen, I'll just tell him that she's not into it, and she's the most important thing to me, and she always comes first. But I'm still curious. I'd still like to know more.
Oh my God, are you stupid? I'm sorry, but I just told you need to shut this down.
Right, you're right. It's done. Consider it done.
Go watch a movie if you're curious. My God. This is like a whole other level.
Yeah, you can't come back from this, Sean.
What? I was just curious. I'm just curious and interested in things. I don't understand why that's such a big deal.
Well, it's a big deal because
you
I
might
think
be into it too if you open your mind a little bit.
She's clearly not into it.
She's not
Sean.
into it.
Like, how much more deliberate can your wife be and clear can she be with how she feels? I think we're good. You need to shut it down. Good luck.
Thanks.
Christina, thank you very much for coming on.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
All right. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Couple questions here. How about Sean talking to both the husband and the wife of the other couple, and he knew about their lifestyle, and he's like, yeah, sounds interesting. I'm curious. Maybe we'll play golf. Like, he was clearly pursuing it.
He was trying to figure out how he was going to convince his wife.
Yes, he was getting all of his ducks in a row and trying to figure out when he was going to say to his wife, this is great. Right? This makes a lot of sense for us. And he still was trying to do it when we had him on the phone.
Yeah. This isn't over for them or him.
Or is it over?
I don't think. Well, maybe. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I liked her. She was very clear.
Very clear. No,
Watch
it's
a movie?
not happening.
No.
But it doesn't sound like it's just an off switch for him.
Yeah, he seems very curious about it. Like, to the point where if he doesn't try it out, he's going to be resenting it.
And this all happened at the grocery store?
No, the local peasants. And what were they doing all the way out here in Sherman Oaks? They live in Norwalk. And this is misrepresentation of Sherman Oaks. Not many people are swingers here, okay?
That's not true. I've seen a lot of garden gnomes in my walking day.
A lot of golfers out there.
Garden gnomes? I feel like, isn't that the sign?
What? I thought it was an upside down pineapple.
That's at the grocery
store. Okay, guys,
store.
please.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know why I thought that happened at the grocery store.
No.
And talk about misrepresentation. Not everyone with garden gnomes, Tanya, does that.
Yeah, they can be a lovely
you're
grandma.
You're really throwing the garden gnome lovers enthusiasts under the bus.
That's what somebody told me.
Well, somebody's winding you up. All right, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Sean and Christina They're at a restaurant in Sherman Oaks. They live in Norwalk, so it's a night out. They make the drive. They end up meeting this couple. Somehow Sean exchanges numbers with this couple, knowing that they were swingers. Mm-hmm. And he and his wife, and he knew it, but then he sneaks his number to the couple. And then we find out he's been communicating on WhatsApp with both the husband and the wife because he's very curious about the lifestyle and is proposing to his wife they try it.
Mm-hmm.
And
in
she's
a
saying,
locked conversation.
Absolutely not. He's having a locked conversation about all the facts because he's curious, getting ready to present the idea to his wife.
So, and she's like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And he knew absolutely not because I think they were like weirded out by it when they met the couple. At least she was.
Right. They knew about it. I'm sure they talked about it the whole drive home.
So Sean says, no, I got their number because a guy plays golf.
Right.
They'll play golf.
Which was a lie.
You don't learn that a couple does that and then give out your number, not thinking that that might be what they're thinking you're trying to do.
Yikes.
So at what point did Sean go wrong?
At that.
And what time does the train leave the station? At what point did Sean go wrong?
This is a math question.
Yeah, and if the train left the station, left San Diego at 2, and went 13 miles per hour. What time did it get in San Francisco?
Gosh.
Like never? I don't know. All right, so where did he go wrong?
Giving his number without telling his wife.
So giving the number out to the couple, knowing about their lifestyle.
Honestly, he didn't go wrong with giving the number because if you actually did want to go play golf, you could be friends with swingers and not swing. Okay?
So,
fine.
It's very tempting.
Fine.
No.
I'll give him that. If he actually did want to go play golf with a dude, fine.
Okay, no, I'm with Tanya on
Yeah,
that.
you go play golf with your bruh, not your random
find another golf mate.
He went wrong with
The
lying
second someone
to his
says,
wife.
here's my lifestyle, hi couple, this is our lifestyle couple, and you give out your number.
He went wrong.
I
with
think,
lying.
no, he's sending a signal that he's interested, and he was. He wasn't wanting to go play golf. He was interested in knowing more because he wanted he and his wife to look into it.
I'm just saying, if he was actually wanting to play golf, there's nothing wrong with
So
that.
you and Michael meet a couple at this restaurant.
Oh, don't give
and
me
they
this
say they're
scenario.
into that lifestyle, and then the guy's like, the other guy's like, oh, you know, I'm in a band. I'm in a band. And Michael gives him his number because they're going to play guitar one night.
And
You
you're
don't
cool
think
with
that's
that?
That's fine?
If they're just playing in a band,
No,
what am I
I
supposed to
don't
do?
believe it.
Like,
I don't believe it
police who he becomes friends with?
No way. I would be all over Michael. Are you sure you're just playing guitar with him and not playing
What's
something
he gonna
else?
do? Hook up with the guy? Like, I'm not worried about that.
No, but his wife is a swinger too.
And she's in the band.
Yeah.
I trust Michael.
I think you'd be so pissed. You'd be so upset. If you trust him, you'd be so upset if he like gave out your number.
My
to this
number?
couple.
Yes, I would be mad if it was
Well,
my
your
number.
collective number. It's your family's number.
We don't have a collective.
Would you have a shared plan? I would be. I would be upset, and I'm with Tanya on this one.
I think it's the line for me.
I think the second that dude gave out a phone number, problem.
And he didn't tell his wife.
Paige, yeah, he snuck the golf connection, behind her back. Paige, you're in Long Beach. What'd you think?
Hi. First of all, you communicate on WhatsApp and hide the conversation.
Yeah, it's the line.
Yeah, you could just.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Sierra, thank you for joining us. We want to get into this right away. You say you were going through your husband's notes app and you found a list of women's names. What did you see on that list?
Yeah, so I saw a list that had women's names on it. And at first I was just thinking like, okay, weird. But then I actually started recognizing some of the names.
Oh.
And yeah, like the first name on it was his first girlfriend. Like he has talked about her before.
Okay.
So I thought that was like really weird. So I scrolled on the list and it seems to clearly be a list of women that he has slept with. And I mean, there's no dates or anything like that on there. It's just the names. And then after my name, there is someone on there that says Christina. So
how many names are on the list?
there's quite a few. And there's I think there were 7 or 8.
What made you go through his phone? Were you already sensing something was wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that he was kind of hiding something because he has been kind of cagey lately. He doesn't really look me in the eyes. He kind of has weird body language, just kind of stuff like that. So I was kind of suspicious. And so I actually looked through his emails and texts first, but I didn't really see anything. So I was like, I know I kind of write things in my notes. Let me go check out his.
Wow. Okay. Very interesting. First time I think we've heard about this, a list, and then you are after.
And why would you keep it there? It's like asking to get caught.
You're after a list of people, and then there's another name after you.
Yeah. And the thing is, this note, it shows on there when it was edited. Oh, and it was edited 3 weeks ago.
Christina was added 3 weeks ago?
Yes. Yes. That is the last time the note was edited.
Okay. And do you know a Christina?
Don't know a Christina.
Right.
I have no idea.
Gotta get this fast here. Sierra is on the line. She found in her husband's notes app a list of women's names. Looks like he's been with. There was a few names, then her name, then another name after her named Christina, and that name was added just recently, 3 weeks ago. So she thinks obviously something's going on with her husband, but so strange that he would keep a list of women's names in his notes app while he's married, and then let's see if we can make
it's let me put the name of my mistress on my notes app just to see if someone finds it.
How long have you been married, Sierra?
We've been married for 2 years.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and see what he writes on the card. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name right now on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out. Good luck, Sierra.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tanner, please?
Yeah, this is Tanner.
Hi, Tanner. My name is Heather. I'm calling from the Enchanted Florist. How you doing this morning?
Oh, my God.
Hello, Tanner?
Is it? Yeah. Am I at Ryan's Roses?
This is...
Holy...
Tanner?
Tanner, your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Oh, my God. Can I say holy... I'm on the radio, right?
Okay. You're on the radio, and I have your wife, Sierra, on the line right now, but it's not a good moment. Do you know what Sierra has seen, Tanner?
No, but I've heard this before, babe. What's up? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I'm here, Tanner. I was going through your notes app, and I found a list of women that you have slept with.
Okay. I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I saw it, and you updated it 3 weeks ago. It starts with Claire, and then Allie, and Erica. They're all on there. And then I'm on there, and then it's Christina. So who's Christina?
No, that's not what that list is.
Okay, then what is it? What is it then?
It's just this kind of this list I have. It's it doesn't mean anything. I have lots of lists.
Whatever.
Tanner, what is this list of women's names for? What are you accounting for here? Just be honest, Tanner. Here we are.
No.
It's time to come clean.
Time to come clean. I'm saying, look, this is my business.
First of all, why are you yelling?
Tanner, no one's screaming here, okay?
Relax.
Explain it to us so it makes sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, and stop yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being accosted by 3 people, and I'm just saying it's my business.
Tanner,
I know what it is.
Let's forget about.
It's your wife's business too, because she's clearly.
What's the list for? What is the list for?
Yeah, what is it? Is it just a list of random names? Who's Christina?
I mean, I don't even know a Christina.
Well, then why would you write Christina in your notes?
Tanner, this is embarrassing. You have a list of women's names. We have the dates. We have the times. You have your wife's name on it. Then you have another woman. Just tell her.
You are lying.
I mean, it's so obvious.
Oh my God.
You can't explain yourself. You're lying.
No. There's look. I have another call. I got to go.
Oh wow, I bet you do.
Is he that tempo all the time?
No, he's not, and that's how I know that he's definitely having an affair. He's up to something. That's what.
Well, he couldn't answer a question, so he couldn't explain a thing. Couldn't answer a question calmly. Obviously, went into panic mode there. So, I think we're uncovering what's going on here, and I think you're right. This is what this list is. So
yeah, I knew it.
We're going to let you go, and good luck. I hope that you can get to the bottom of all of it, Sarah.
Me too.
Okay. Bye.
Luck.
Can you explain to me why he was so excited to be on Ryan's Roses?
I don't understand.
Right? Like if he knew what this was and his level of enthusiasm, and then the inability to answer a question about the list at all, guilty.
Yeah. That man was confused.
I was just reading the professions ranked most likely to marry within their own profession, because we did a Ryan's Roses where the marriage is not going well. Professions ranked most likely to marry within their own profession. Number 5, lawyers, judges, and other judicial workers. Number 4, farmers, ranchers. Number 3, restaurant, bar, hotel managers. Number 2, teachers. And number 1, physicians and surgeons. Must be is it the time of day, the hours?
Probably the hours and like the way of living.
Interesting. We just had a married couple on the line. Marriage has got real problems. So Sierra said she found a list of names, women's names, in his notes app with dates and names, full names. And on that list are exes of his, then his wife's name, and then another name after his wife's name that was just added 3 weeks ago, Christina.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He knew we were Ryan's Roses.
Instantly.
He called it out. I didn't know which way that was going to go.
I didn't know either. I was going to play it out a little bit longer, and then you jumped in.
Well, of course I jumped in because he said, "Is this Ryan's Roses?"
Well, I mean, I could have
gone. You didn't say no.
I didn't say because I didn't say no. I was going to go on about the flower shop more. And you jumped in. I was like, all right, well,
yeah, well, you're welcome.
Done.
But he also knew. It's like when somebody knows, you can't like bamboozle them.
So he knew. I jumped in. It happened, and then he cannot answer the question. Well, okay, he says that list is not what you think it is. Well, what is it? He couldn't answer the question. He could not answer a question. Panicked.
He said, I don't know what list you're talking about. And then he knew the list. And it was just like a back and forth.
It was so
wishy-washy.
Obvious. So obvious that he was got. Now, Emma, why is this guy carrying a list of women's names around in his phone? What is up with that in Anaheim? Go ahead. You're on with us.
Great question. I actually had an ex who did a similar thing. He not only had a list of a list of all the women he had slept with, he dated them and rated them.
Oh, no.
He dated them and rated them.
Yeah, so it would say what day, and then it would be like a 1 out of 5 star rating.
Yikes.
Oh my God. And this was a guy you dated?
Unfortunately. And I ran across his list, and I was like, nah, this is gross. But, so I feel for her. And maybe her husband has a legitimate reason for a list of women's names. I can't think of one. Maybe he does.
He couldn't think of one. He couldn't think of a legitimate reason.
Exactly. He just kept evading her question and was just super defensive and didn't do anything to reassure her, which is like red flags galore.
Yeah.
So.
Tanner and Sierra. Oh, well, good luck, Sierra. Thank you, Emma, for calling. Yeah, that's a real problem. But it's like he wanted to get caught, or he's just so naive.
I don't get it. I have a list of names, but it was for baby names. It's the only reason to have a list of names in your notes.
I don't have names of anything. How would I search? Names?
Well, mine is literally titled Baby Names. That's the name of the list.
You don't have that kind of list.
No, I don't have that kind of list, but I have names. Sterling. Like, what was that for?
Oh, see, you have a baby list name.
I do? How do you know? Is that what that is?
Yeah. You liked Sterling, so you wrote it down.
I did like Sterling. The problem is I didn't put.
Look at you. You
Why
want
did I-
to be a daddy.
No, guys, it's in the note from I was weak one day.
You want to be a daddy, don't
Daddy.
Oh, what time is the show over? Time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss. All right, backroom, do we have everything lined up? We've got Patty on the line from Altadena.
Yep, ready to go.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a public service. It's our first call of the year. And Patty, Sisney, and Tanya says, I've been suspicious of my husband for a little while. So there's already been this feeling in her gut.
Yeah.
Something's off. And that's not a good feeling. And especially when it's confirmed that you might be on the right track, that's bad. She says, we were part of a New Year's Eve celebration. We were visiting family in Seattle. He flew back early from work. When I got home, I found a tube of lipstick under the oven. Have you gone down on all fours or on your stomach to look under the oven? It's just a bunch of fuzz down there in my place.
No, for me, I have to go down there often because the kids, like little toys, like balls or whatever, will roll under
they'll roll
there.
down there?
Yeah, and then I have to like scoop them out with
Actually,
another toy, like a stick.
George's balls have gotten down there with Cheez-Its before.
Oh.
And so it's amazing what you'll find down there.
There's a lot of stuff.
So
Pencils.
she goes, when I got home, she found that, and he says it must be someone from her family or their family because they hosted Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. But Patty says no one in the family was wearing hot pink lipstick. Hot pink lipstick. Now, if you're breaking the rules of the marriage and you drop your lipstick under the oven, don't you think you should fetch the lipstick?
Yeah, you would notice if that goes missing, even if you're the mistress or if you're a guest at a holiday party.
And not necessarily.
How would you not know if you drop your lipstick?
I don't reapply my lipstick ever really when I'm out. So if it rolled out of my bag or it fell out of my pocket or something and it went under an oven, I wouldn't notice until I got home.
You don't reapply your lipstick when you go out?
Nah.
So
Then
Patty,
why do you bring it?
okay, you two on your phone. Patty,
Interesting point. I don't know why I bring it.
so is your hunch that he had another woman over and she lost her lipstick and just didn't retrieve it? Is that what you think happened?
That's, yeah, I don't know where else this thing would have come from.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Before all of this,
Mm-hmm.
why do you think you felt the feelings you felt about your husband and the suspicion you felt about him for a long time now? Where's that coming from?
He's just been acting weird lately, distracted on his phone constantly, finds random reasons to, run to the store, just like little trips. He's not gone long, but he just seems to love running errands all of a sudden. So anyway, it made me suspicious, but I didn't give it too much thought. Life is
Why can't
busy.
he just, again, devil's advocate here, but what if he's just trying to be helpful?
I mean, he never was before. I don't know what suddenly changed.
Okay.
So
you have a hunch.
You feel like this is going on. Lipstick doesn't make a lot of sense. He's blaming it on your family.
Mhm.
We're going to make the call. How long you been married, Patty, to this guy?
17 years.
We're going to call him. Ryan's Roses right now. We just met Patty. She found lipstick in their home after she and her husband were apart on New Year's Eve. She thinks her husband had somebody over on New Year's Eve. And she goes and says, hey, I found this under the oven, honey. And he says, I don't know, we had people over for Christmas, probably your family. Maybe someone in your family dropped it because they had their families over for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. And he's trying to say that's from a family member. She's like, my family doesn't wear this bright lipstick. That's not their shade.
Right. How many people were at the family gathering at Christmas? Did she tell us that?
How many people were there at the gathering for Christmas, Patty?
So his mom and dad came to our house. We did like an early Christmas there. And then we went up to Seattle to see my brother's family for Christmas itself. And then he came back on the 29th because he had a big job on New Year's Eve because he's in catering. And then when I got home, I found the lipstick.
So it would have just been
he
his
says it's from someone in my family.
But for people who are just joining us, you've been worried about him for a while now, and this is just more to add. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call.
on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him right now. Be very quiet, Patty. We want to try and find out who he sends the roses to, who he puts on the card, what he's thinking about. Like that first instinct of where these flowers, romantic flowers, should go. That's what we're looking for here. Here we go. Good luck. Be very quiet, Patty.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Rick, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Rick. My name is Sienna. I'm calling from Corner Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually a flower shop located here in Altadena on the corner of Lake Avenue near the Jack in the Box, brand new to the area, and offering a promotion to local residents today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Is there anyone that you would want to send flowers to?
You know, you're not going to believe this. I was just about to start calling florists.
You were? Well, these are free.
I'm not kidding.
I don't need any credit card info or cash or anything like that. It's just a dozen red roses. We're just trying to promote our business, and hopefully if you like our arrangements, you come back as a customer one day, or you spread the word.
Well, yeah, so I work in catering, and we have a job this weekend. The flower company we work with just pulled out. I mean, you know, normally I'm on the food side of things, so it's not really my problem, but I told this party planner that we work with that I would do her solid and start calling around the florist to see if we could get a job last minute. So I'm literally sitting here thinking, like, where do I begin between Pasadena, Altadena? So, you know, when you call me and you're a florist, I mean, it's crazy.
We can handle that separately, but is there anybody that you would want to just send these flowers? 'Cause these are kind of like a smaller arrangement, a little bit more romantic. Is there anybody in your love life, per se, that you would want to send these flowers to?
Well, no. What I'm saying is you won't have to do any more cold calling, because if we can hook you up with this party planner, then that'll open up a lot of jobs for you.
Great. Well, we can do that after we handle this note. So is there anybody you want to send these flowers to?
So, sorry, do you own the place, or do you just work there?
Yes, I own the place. So who would you want to send these roses to?
Well, you got my name, you got my number, and again, like, what I can do is if you give me a call back, or if you send me an email, I can provide you, I can hook you up with the party planner, and we can make sure that this thing gets going, and you know, we can work together going forward.
Okay, there's nobody that you would want to just send the roses to at this point right now?
Okay.
Like the free flowers, like the promotional flowers.
Send me some roses. Can you send them to my wife, Patty?
Yes. And what would you like to put on the card?
Okay. Well, I mean, why don't you say everything's coming up roses?
That's very clever. Okay, hang on one second.
What is going on with her, Patty? Rick,
I love him.
By the way, he's like barely wanting to send the flowers to Patty.
Well, he's rocking and rolling.
He's wanting to help a civilian.
But he was like troubled to have to send flowers to his wife. Patty, your husband's very
animated,
business focused.
Yes, he's always like that.
Do you want us to tell him he's on the air, or do you want to deal with him yourself? Because we're at a point now where we have to make a decision.
Yeah, I guess just tell him what's going on.
You want to tell?
I don't think
here we go. Here we go. I want to just, before we lose him, here we go. I'm going to put him up. Hey, Rick, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I've got your wife, Patty, on the line. Thank you so much for holding on. Just if you have a second, we want to tell you what's going on. Patty, your wife, Rick, are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm on the radio?
Yes, sir. I need you to know that. Everything you say is being heard. So Patty, your wife, is on the line with us right now.
Oh, okay.
And Patty reached out to us, Rick, because she thinks something went on New Year's Eve at your home, because she found a tube of lipstick under the oven. And she has this internal feeling that something's off in your relationship. She's suspicious that you might have had someone over, and that's their lipstick. And to be honest and direct, she wants to know if you're cheating on her. Rick, how do you respond? She's on the phone now. You may talk to Patty.
Patty, The tube of lipstick I told you is probably from Thanksgiving when your family came over. Somebody must have kicked it under the stove.
She doesn't believe that, so let's move past that. What is going on with you and somebody else, Rick?
I mean,
Wait, Rick.
Sorry, Patty.
Party planner.
What do you think's going on? We've talked about this.
No. Is Susie the party planner you're talking about? Like, she wears that pink lipstick.
I guess she does. Okay, and yeah, that's Susie.
You
Yeah.
had Susie over when I was in Seattle, didn't you?
Sorry. Yeah. What's it called? She came over because we needed to get stuff loaded into the van.
Okay. So where was Lewis? Doesn't he usually help you with that?
Luis was running late. Look. Okay, I promise you, this is no big deal. I'm not even sure what's going on here.
Okay, I'm just saying you and Susie sure help each other out a lot.
Okay, look, can you stop? I know what you're implying, and I know what I've already been accused of on the radio, apparently.
Rick, you were trying to tell your wife that was the lipstick of her family's. It's not. It's clearly the party planner's lipstick, so why were you even lying about that? What's going on? Just tell your wife.
I mean, but that's the thing is I didn't know she dropped her lipstick. We were in a hurry. We were trying to load the van.
But why was her lipstick there? Why were you loading in the van? Why didn't you tell your wife she was over? Why does your wife feel like something's going on with you and the party planner?
I don't know. I guess we've worked together a lot, and I don't.
Is she right? Is Patty right? Is Patty right?
There's something you're not telling me.
There is something you're not telling me, Rick.
I'm going to go.
Babe,
Rick,
there's nothing.
Take this chance to tell her. Take this chance to tell her.
Please,
babe, I love you. Please.
No,
that's not telling us what you did.
I'm done. I have this conversation now. I need to go.
All right, Rick, Patty, we'll let you go. I think you're right, Patty. There's something more to this story.
Yeah.
Good luck. I hope you figure it out. Ryan's Roses. You see, we started pushing, and he's like, oh, yeah, she was over. Yeah, that is her lipstick.
Oh, he's keeping it.
That is her color. We had Ryan's Roses. Patty and Rick. So Rick had the party planner. I don't know what party they were planning. Was it the Christmas party? What party were they planning? I didn't get to that.
New Year's?
He just said he was a caterer, or he worked with a caterer.
Fine. For what?
I don't know. Maybe wedding.
Right, well, anyway, Rick and Patty were apart on New Year's Eve. And all of a sudden, Patty comes back, and there's this lipstick in the kitchen. And she finds it. It's on the floor. It's kind of falling under the oven. And Rick says, that's probably from our family. And then he backtracks and says, oh, yeah, it may be. I had Susie, the party planner over, and maybe it's hers. Oh, yeah, it is her color. All right, so we know for fact, I don't know if he's cheating, but for fact, he's having this person over while his wife's not there, not telling his wife. And it kept being more and more to the story. It was one of those deals.
Yeah. I don't like other women in my house when I'm not home, and then you not telling me about it.
So Leslie's on the line in Fullerton. Leslie, go ahead. You're on with us. You heard this, Ryan's Roses. Now, if you are Patty, she has a hunch he's cheating. He's definitely not telling her everything. What happens here? What'd you think?
It's Susie's lipstick. I mean, he was absolutely hiding the fact that she was there while Patty was gone. And why is she wearing lipstick to help him move boxes, like bright pink lipstick? Like, who does that?
Did the party planner want the lipstick to be discovered? Because if you dropped lipstick and you weren't supposed to be around, then you'd fetch it.
That's a good question. It's like, how wild did it get that her purse got thrown around, that the lipstick went flying?
I feel like that's easy. Like, they were clearly, like, making out. It fell out of her pocket. It rolled under the thing.
That's the visual I have.
I think she's on the right track. I think, look, you know when you feel something and then it was confirmed there's something there because he's not giving you the full story. He's just not. He's not being upfront. He's not being transparent. You need a transparent partner.
I love how so defensive. I love when guys get so defensive, and then he goes, please, like,
no, please, I love you.
Please, I love you. Well, that's not telling me what you're doing behind my back.
So
baby, I love you. Yeah, well, you're also cheating on me. So that's real complicated, bro. All right, Leslie, thank you for listening to us.
He needs to be cut loose. All right, ciao.
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 She.
Giorno. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. So, hey, yeah, that's Ryan's Roses. Now, we do that when? Mondays and Thursdays.
That's right.
Ryan's Roses twice a week. Mondays and Thursdays. Next one, Monday. 102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Jen wrote to us. She woke up on Sunday morning to a text from him that said, she's asleep. I'll be out in 5.
Whoa.
So let me bring in Jen in Anaheim. Jen, good morning, and thanks for coming on. We want to talk about the text you got that said, she's asleep. I'll be out in 5. What do you think happened there? You think he sent that to you by mistake?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think he sent it to me by mistake. It wasn't meant for me.
Well, let's assume he did. Is he talking about you?
I mean, no, I don't know how or what he could be talking about.
Were you sleeping and he was going to sneak out in 5 minutes?
I mean, I guess. I will say that I did ask him about it.
And what did he say?
And he said that our daughter was having trouble sleeping, so he was rocking her back to sleep when he texted me that. But when he came out, I was asleep. I don't know.
That makes sense. She's asleep. I'll be done in 5. Makes total sense.
No. So first of all, if our daughter is having trouble sleeping, she comes to me. She doesn't go to him.
Gotcha.
And I mean, what he says that he walked by her room and he heard her fussing. I don't know. What I don't understand is why he would send me the text. Like, we had no plans. I wasn't waiting for him. Why would he text me that?
And you're in the same house, so it makes zero sense.
That's the question. Why is he sending this text? She thinks it's him rendezvousing with another woman. That's the bottom line. We'll call him next. Ryan's Roses. Jen, we're going to make the call. I'm going to call him. This is all I need to know. You woke up Sunday morning, you got a text from your husband saying, she's asleep, I'll be out in 5. You think it was by accident, and you think maybe he was going to meet somebody else. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 8 years.
And do you feel like your husband could cheat on you?
I mean, I didn't before this.
What happened with the Ring camera?
So the Ring camera it's supposed to record the front of our house, right? But it isn't recording playback anymore. Like you can still see it live, but you can't go back, which is completely different than it's ever been. You could always rewind it and see what's happening, and that has changed.
Interesting.
And he's in charge of the account?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but would we like to know what he said? He said that he forgot to pay the bill.
That's happened to me before.
See, to me, this could go either way. I don't know. There are likely explanations for everything we're talking about, but let's just get to him and find out.
Yeah.
So, Jen, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to call him right now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out when he offered him the roses. Who's he thinking about? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Anthony, please?
Yes, this is Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. My name is Amanda. I'm calling from Magical Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Great. We're actually new to the area and offering a promotion for local residents. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They are free. Just trying to promote our business. I don't need cash from you, credit card info, or anything like that. Just the name of the person you'd want to send these roses to.
Now, I've heard about it before. You get my information, and then you sign up on some monthly thing, and I get a charge, or you.
No, I won't. I'm not taking any info from you. We will just deliver the flowers today and hope that if you like the arrangements, you would refer us to friends and family or come back as a customer one day.
So it's not like a monthly subscription or anything?
I don't need any credit card info or anything like that from you at all.
Really? No. Okay. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right. I get scam calls all the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Who would you like to send them to?
I'd like to send them to Jess.
Jess?
Jess.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
How about like, let me think here. Something that's light. Let me think. Let's keep the good times. No. Hey, let's keep the fun going.
Let's keep the fun going. Okay.
Anthony, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I have your wife, Jen, on the line. You want to explain what good times, fun times, whatever times are going on with Jess to your wife, Jen? Go ahead. She can hear you.
What? Hold on. What's going on here? What just happened? I was just talking to
Anthony. Your voice is on the radio. Your wife suspected you of cheating. You are explained to Jen. Jen, do you know who Jess is?
Are you serious? Is it Jeff Cortez? Is that who you're talking about?
What are you talking about? What is this? I was just talking to somebody from a grocery store.
Tell me, is it Jeff Cortez? Is that who you're talking about?
I did not say. I said Jen.
No,
you said
Jess.
Bro, come on.
And you
said
spelled
Jess.
it.
And you said keep the fun times going. What, Anthony? Just tell your wife. She already saw a text from you setting up your rendezvous with Jess, so she knows. How long have you been cheating on her?
This is ridiculous. I'm not cheating on anybody. Jen, stop. I'm not
How can
cheating
you
on
do this?
Jen, you are doing something ridiculous right now. Why do you? So you just okay? So
you're sending flowers to somebody else.
I wasn't sending flowers.
You're cheating on me.
Okay, well, I guess you got it all figured out, right?
Anthony, it's not difficult to figure out. We've known you for a few minutes, and we now know what's going on. So Jen, I'm gonna take you both off the air and let you take it from here. Not much to say. Anthony saying to Jess, not his wife, let's keep the fun times going. And she knows who. Did we find out? We didn't find out. That's my bad.
Right.
I should have found out who Jess is.
I think she knows who it is.
Yeah,
Sound
she knew
like
first
knew.
and last name, Jess Cortez.
So it's somebody they know. But who? I got to go back to Ryan's Roses. We had Jen writing in to us saying she thinks her husband's cheating. She got this text that said, hey, she'll be asleep in 5. I'll be out. And it was him plotting his rendezvous with another woman.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She knew it in her gut. She was right. They've been married for 8 years. She felt it. I asked her, could he cheat on you? She said, yeah, he could. I think he could. And then we called him, and he almost didn't do it, actually. I was a little thinking for a second he wasn't going to bite, but he did. Mm-hmm. And he sent the roses to Jess. And he said, let's keep the fun times going. Then we told him he's on the air, and he said, no, I sent him to Jen. Well, he didn't. I mean, we heard everything. It was very clear. The phone did not break up.
He even spelled Jess.
Yeah.
Jess.
Exactly. Okay. So we said, what is going on? He said, no. Going in circles. She said, was it Jess Cortez?
She knew exactly.
She knew who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbroken.
My numb brain didn't get asked the question before I put them off the air. Wait, who is this Jess that you know to his wife? I didn't do it. My bad.
Well, I mean, she was really torn up. She was very, she was crying, and so I get it.
But to be fair, the back room saved me. So they did happen to get her before she hung up. So apparently, Jess Cortez, the woman he sent the roses to, who spoke to her in the back? Who talked to her?
I
Michaela?
did.
Ruby. What'd she tell you about Jess Cortez? Who is that?
Hold on 1 second. So she said she lives up around the corner. I guess they met at a 4th of July party last summer, and she volunteered to babysit for their daughter. and
Volunteer babysit.
Yeah, and Jen never took her up because she had a bad feeling from there, and that's why she was saying she was right.
So she's a neighbor.
She lives up around the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty.
Jess Cortez. We knew that one was going. I don't know. My gut told me that one was going to go wrong. Not at the beginning, but once I
Yeah,
heard
like
him.
at the beginning, we didn't
No,
know.
you're right. Not at the beginning. I was like, no, this sounds fine.
I'm sure it was just
Once I
rocking the
heard him.
baby to sleep.
Once I heard him.